Back in August, North Battleford's Andrew Alberts took the Minnesota Twins by storm with a masterful two-hit shutout performance. He later topped that in his second outing with a complete game shutout, setting a franchise record. Now, despite showing some promise as a regular starter, the Twins decided to go another direction, and so has Alberts. He signed a one-year contract with the Hanwha Eagles of the Korean Baseball Organization. The move is reportedly worth $700,000 with a $100,000 signing bonus. This move makes sense for Alberts, who wouldn't be a free agent until 2019 if he stuck around with the Twinkies, giving him a lot of wiggle room if he decides to return to the majors. The driving range at the Lloydminster Golf and Curling Center will be a busy spot for the next 3 days, as the Kiwanis Club are giving golfers in the border city a chance to qualify for $1 million. Starting today and running to the 26th, a total of 60 people will try to book their spot for a chance for the grand prize of $1 million. Well, the top bull riders will all be in attendance as the 11th edition of the Brad Phipps PBR event gets underway tonight. The final touches have been made, the stands are up, the pens are ready to go, and so too is the dirt. Yes, the dirt playing an intricate part of the show, making the experience better for the riders and in turn, the fans. We start with a little baseball as Game 3 of the NSRBL semifinals between the Border City Blue Jays and Unity Cardinals took place last night. Both teams hoping to punch their ticket to the big dance where they would face the Lloydminster Twins. Good news for the Jays as they have not lost at home this postseason. Bottom third, Rhett Fazer tries to pick off Curry Carlson at first, but the throw is wide. Carlson trots into second, setting up this. Landon Noyes with a blooper to right. That will cash in Carlson to open the scoring. Jays up 1-0. Top of 4 now, the Fazer father-son duo team up for the run. Dan Fazer's grounder fools Ruben Baker. In comes Rhett, and we're all tied up at 1. Defense playing well in this one. Scott Greenwald pops one to center. Clayton Ermo makes the running grab to end the inning. Let's go right to the second. 1-0 Saints. Adam Lund heads up, gets laid out by the Spruce Grove defenseman. Midway through the frame, Bobcats turn it over. Puck goes right to Mattia Bortolato, who squeaks it through Chase Martin. 2-0 for the Saints. Then with under 5 to play, Devin McAndrews with a softie. Martin definitely wanting that one back. Spruce up by 3 after 40. Eric Therrien would score late for the Bobcats as the Saints go on to the 3-1 win. Despite the loss, the Cats outshot Spruce Grove 22-15. The Border City Bunch are back in action this Friday against the Grand Prairie Storm. Drew Willie facing his former team for the first time. We'll skip all the way to the third. It was a low-scoring affair at this point with the Bombers up 10-3, but a big defensive play by the Riders. Terrius George strips Willie. David Lee picks it up and rumbles in, tying the game up at 10. The Bombers would retake the lead, and with the Riders trailing by 1 late in the fourth, Willie is picked off by Terrell Mays, and he'll walk in for the easy pick 6. What a read by Mays. That was 1 of 5 turnovers on the night. Riders take it 23-17 the final. They now sit at 4-2. When the Saskatoon Blades learned the news of hosting the 2013 MasterCard Memorial Cup, head coach and general manager Lauren Mulligan knew he had to make his team better and stronger, and on May 3rd, 2012, he acquired 6'2", 205-pound Jesse Astles.
When you come to the WHL, that's your main goal, is to win the Memorial Cup and your league also. And when I heard the news, I was really excited and really pumped up to come here.
With Jesse Astles, he's a player that brings a physical presence to the game, and obviously that's something that we were lacking going into this year. He's an ultimate team player. He'll do whatever's necessary to help this team succeed, and that was the biggest thing with Jesse.
But on November 9th, Jesse's hockey career took a turn for the worse.
Astles is cut bad. Lots of blood on the ice.
When it happened, I felt everything right away. I mean, I cut everything that you could possibly cut in your wrist, and the pain was just insane. And when I saw it, I knew I had to get off the ice right away. And when I looked at it in the med room, to be honest, I really thought I was going to lose my hand or something terrible like that. And
watching him in the hospital and you know what he was going through, so you know I can't imagine the pain he was in, but the doctors, our training staff, did an outstanding job with him, and like I said, Jesse deserves a lot of credit because he worked extremely hard at his rehab and was able to come back and play this year when not very many people give him that chance.
After the injury, there was only one thing going through the BC native's head: if he was able to play hockey again.
I was the one thing that came to my mind was if I could still play hockey, or even if I could, how long is it going to take? And you know, it was terrible thing that happened, and but luckily I came back in regular season still, and you know, I'm very fortunate.
Jesse went through months of painful rehab, and after missing 50 games, Jesse made his return to the lineup. Now would like nothing more than to cap off his long season with a Memorial Cup.
It'd be unbelievable. You know, it was a really long season for me, and you know, sitting out 4 months is not easy, and especially the type of injury I had. You know, but if we win the cup, it's going to be you know, a dream come true.
Matt Choumont, New Cap Sports. The Extreme have been on a roll to start the season. Undefeated through the first 5 games, the team put up their best performance in their own end, allowing 5 goals, an area the Extreme really wanted to tighten up.
We started earlier in the season in more of a zone defense, and that wasn't working all that well for us. So we're starting to play more of a sag man defense, and you know, trying to keep full pressure on the ball, and the guys are definitely stepping up to that expectation. So we're definitely you know, playing a better and better defense every game.
Discipline and defense have been issues all year long, and we're trying to fix them step by step.
A big part of the early success has been the physicality of the Extreme. The team says if they want to be in full control of the game, they have to be throwing their bodies around.
We try not to be intimidated by nobody, and you know, we like to play a physical game. It's just part of what we do as a team, and it's part of our success as well.
It's all about ball possession and loose balls, right? So you know, whenever there's a loose ball in the corner, we got to be aggressive and get in there and get those loose balls. You know, and when they got the ball, it's, you know, we got to put full pressure on the ball to try and, you know, spill the pass, free up the ball. So
the Extreme have lit the lamp a league-high 51 times, and although the offense has been there all season long, the team feels that they have finally gelled as a group.
Definitely improving every game. Yeah, we're getting a little better. The team's growing and starting to respect and appreciate each other. The bench is running smoother every game. Yeah.
Our first power play is quite deadly. We don't get stopped very often. It's a way that we create offense. When the other team goes to the box, we capitalize, and seems to work for us. So.
The Extreme will now look for their 4th straight win tonight against the Vermilion Roar in Vermilion. This is the 2nd time both teams have met. The first meeting, both teams walked away with a 9-9 tie. Matt Choumont, New Cap Sports.